Thank you for your purchase of your SKT ramp. This is a quick representation of how the ramp goes together. Let's get building. If you lay out everything that you've received in your package, you'll have 5 bits of flat ply, your metal threshold, metal coping, timber joists, 2 thresholds, and your box of screws. First, we need to join the 2 thresholds together using the timber joist provided. I usually start with the top and the bottom at the back, and the one at the very bottom at the front. When you put them together, make sure the joists are flush with the threshold surface. Now we need to get the coping on, which is the last piece at the top. It's attached to the timber joist using the hook bolts provided already. You just need to slot it in and then fasten it up with the screws. You'll have 11 timber joists in total for a 2-foot high quarter pipe and 13 in total for a 3-foot high quarter pipe. Now we need to put the deck on. All the holes are pre-drilled and countersunk, so we use the 9 screws to stick that on. Next, we need to put the ramp surface on. To do this, place it right up against the top of the coping so it's touching, and gently kneel on it. I put the screws in from the top left, then the top right, and work all the way down slowly, putting more and more pressure on it as you do so. Go easy, you don't want to bend it so it snaps. When you put the piece of ply on next to it, make sure they butt up together so there is no gap in between. Now that we've got the first piece of ply on, we put the second layers on with the exact same process, making sure the screws are buried deep into the plywood and countersunk. There should also be no gap again in between the left and the right piece of ply. It sits nice and tight up to the coping at the top. Now it's time to add the metal threshold to the bottom. You can adjust the height of this depending on what the riding surface is underneath. And there we have it. We have a full skate ramp built and ready to use. The ramp has an element of water resistance but is not fully waterproof. So to use it outside, I would cover it with a yacht varnish and keep it covered with a tarpaulin, or alternatively under hard cover when it's not in use. Thanks.